Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you the buffed Zac jungle. Recently just got a buff on his W. Whenever you start on Zac, you can get a leash. If you're up against a hard early game jungler like 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿 or Graves, though, it's usually better not to, because it gives away where you're starting. So whenever you're not going to get a leash, or you're choosing not to, start on wolves or start on raptors, just depending on what you think the enemy jungler is going to run. I'm going to do, I don't want to call it a safe clear, but I'm going to run a route to avoid 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿 taking any of my stuff. If 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿's going to invade me, he's going to run a 4 or 5 camp clear into invade, because Zac's got one of the slowest early game clears. So instead of doing wolves, blue, gromp same time, I'm going to make sure I get my red buff early, so when he does come over here for the invade, he can't kill me or do anything. Thank you for the prime, Jay. Welcome to the stream, man. Because 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿's likely to start on his red buff, clear up, and we could avoid this pathing, or we did 2 camps in the red buff. It does kind of suck taking red buff this early level, but it is what it is. We'll bang him against our Krugs. Zac does have one of the worst early games out of any jungler champion in the game in terms of clear speed. It's one of the slowest. Zac's true power spike is really level 4 and up. If you can hit level 4 and up, you're good to go. But yeah, so pre-240 we get our red buff, avoid the invade. And then when we come over here to golems, he's not likely to expect us. So what we do after this, if there's a really easy gank in the closest nearby lane, we can go for it. Otherwise, you would just want to back, do blue gromp same time, and then you'll be level 4. So this back can set you up for a nice first item purchase and set you up not to get invaded. Yeah, we can go top here. Since 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿's going to start with his bot lane, he's likely to come top or mid first, so I think we win this 2v2. My E's on cooldown. I'm actually going to go ahead and just reset. The wave's in a weird spot and Vladimir just warded, so resetting's better here. That is going to put us behind, though. I'll go ahead, pick up Ruby Crystal, pick up Control Ward as well. If he didn't go for the ward, I would have just gone up behind. His Zac's E level 1's kind of bad. It can't reach very far, so you have to be in a really close nearby bush to make it work. Perfectly fine. We can hit level 4, scale up. If your lanes aren't losing early, it's just best that you're not forcing anything. You allow yourself to scale. Every single level you get into your E, your ganks get exponentially better due to its increased range. Allergies are kicking in right now. Right in the throat. We're gonna bang these guys together, E them together, W together. We're gonna keep autoing the gromp. If you're at least level 2, you can take blue and gromp at the same time. 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿's got slightly more CS than us. That's fine. We way outscale him. Plus we did a safe clear. Typically, if you're doing a clear route for safety, it will be slower. But the whole point of it is you're taking certain camps sooner to avoid a potential invade by the enemy. Those are the type of clears you have to run versus things like Graves or Kindred. You have to run unusual routes. Yo, Swoop, it's Craig. Thank you for the 500 bits, man. Thank you, dude. We haven't even gotten off a successful gank yet. We'll be going mid here in a second. Just need Kata to stay alive. Oh no. Got him. Pulled him together. Let's go. Azir really messed up there. If Azir could have dodged my Q, I would have had a way to kill him. Zac early game, once his E's on cooldown, the chase is over. The base cooldown's really high early levels, so Azir needed to just run away, sacrifice the 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿. I don't want to be too presumptuous, but that's GG right there. If Zac actually gets successful early ganks pre-6, he's a huge scaler. If you don't have a Vayne on your team, or another max health damage type champion, it's very difficult to deal with a Zac. He has probably the most CC in the game, or at least the highest quality CC. It's all knockups, which you cannot use tenacity against, and you cannot use QSS against. So Zach CC is no joke. Nice. Wow, that Vayne damage is absurd. I'm gonna help her clear it a little bit. She's sitting on just a Doran Blade right now, so we'd like her to be able to back so she can come back. I'm trying to set up these minions for her. She's not really hitting them though. Alright, that's fine. I guess she wanted me to have some. That's fine by me. We freeze the wave. We'll go ahead and reset. She needs to back get items. My R's up. I don't want to deal with that. First item on Zach. It's very sad and depressing. Yes, I know, but it's actually 𝐒𝐿 is his highest win rate item right now in terms of first item build. I know, very sad. Makes me sad too. We're gonna E out of base. Even Zach top lane, by far highest win rate item is Turbo 𝐒𝐿. The reason why is the movement speed in League is just so valuable. As you know, if someone's faster than you, you just can't get away. It's as simple as that. Plus, its base stats are just as good as Frostfire. Zach, more traditionally, would take Sunfire Aegis, but it's been so over-nerfed to where it's just kind of a garbage item right now. Or at least, it's more expensive and not really worth the cost. Did I change the stream time? Yeah, I changed it back to 12 in the afternoon, my time. Oh, this guy's not paying attention at all. I can tank this like crazy. I'm not even gonna go down. I took like 4 or 5 turret shots there. I don't have a full item at either. A big part of it, Aftershock gives you a bunch of extra armor and magic resist. And yeah, it's kind of funny. Your R pushes them away from you, so if you can R and flash behind them on any of the bounces, you can kind of push them where you want them to be. I don't actually have smite, so this is gonna be really, really bad. Hecarim's most likely gonna just come in and steal it. So I'll take this plan. If he wants to come in and steal it, we're gonna make him burn some resources to do it. You don't really want to do dragons without smite. This is so dangerous. Also, early dragons don't really do anything for your team. Early dragons are extremely useless. It's better to have an early herald and get 2 or more turrets than it is to have 2 early dragons. I'm saving my E. He didn't go in on me there because I didn't use my E. Basically, when Hecarim's moving fast, he can hit you with a knock move. It's a displacement, which will cancel your E channel. So he just knew that he couldn't use it because then I'll jump away afterwards. So we just ended up walking away there.
How did Zach get buffed?
Zach got base damage buffs on his W. And he also got some AP scaling buffs on his W. Those aren't particularly useful since AP Zach isn't that good. But the base damage buffs on his W are nice for his early clear speed and also for his fights. They help out his clear speed a lot. Whenever you pick up a Bloblet, it puts his W on a lower cooldown, so you're constantly spamming it. Zach is now a top 20 jungler instead of a top 35. So even though they were small buffs, they bumped him up like 8 or so slots. I have my R. You actually move faster on your R2 on Zach. Nice, you used Condemn to proc her last Silver Bolt. Very nice. I didn't need my R though. If you don't need to use it, don't use it. We can have it for this next fight. I guess he doesn't want cannon? That's shocking. If Vlad, he doesn't even have TP. If he had TP, he would need to not do it here. We'll just kill him under turret with our Aftershock and tankiness.
How many seconds would you say were shaved off a full clear?
Full clear on Zach. I haven't actually like paid close attention to it. If I had to guess off of a full like linear clear, it'd probably be 5 to 10 seconds maybe, but his full clear took like 3 minutes 35, 3 minutes 45 seconds, so I'd say anywhere from 5 to 8 seconds. Watch this to skip blue Gromp. I did it to show you a safer clear out on Zach. If you feel like you're gonna get invaded on your red buff, Zach never wins those fights, so you can mix up your clear route As long as you're taking your Balloon Gromp at the same time, it's not that bad of a route to take. The funny thing is we could actually still kill him because I'll Q him against turret, but I guess there's no need to force it that hard. I'll go ahead and reset. We'll get 𝐒𝐿 Got 𝐒𝐿. We'll go for tier 2 boots. Their team is AD, triple AP, so we could just go Lucidities. They don't really have that much CC, so I guess I'll just go for Ionian boots. Not a huge fan of Ionians. I don't think they're that great. And they just made them cost more gold as well. All it's giving us is Summoner Spell Haste and extra movement speed. So they don't have any CC. Like their CC is Hecarim Knock, Gragas Nox, and Azir Knock is their main CC as well. All those are displacements, which Tenacity doesn't help you against. So Merc Treads, I'd really only be buying them for the magic resist. I'm going to be buying a Spirit Visage anyways, so it's not really that important. Once your E is got like 3 or more points, you can come from pretty much anywhere. Use my 𝐒𝐿 to slow them. I think Twitch is going to have his flash. I just want to flash out. If your blobs are under the turret will focus them like it did there. So if I died under the turret, I'm just gonna die. I don't have enough armor yet to survive. It's fine though to trade off your passive. Go ahead, lay Herald. I actually laid that way too early. You want to lay Herald once it's down to like 2 plates and a quarter, so it can one-shot it. Because now it's just gonna, now it's just gonna break the plates and make it like harder to deal with. Whenever you break the plates in the short term, it gets a bunch of extra armor or magic resist. And the Herald thing is true damage, so. Dragon's coming up. It's a little dangerous to stay in the area. I would like to take their golems, get back to full health, but if Gragas randomly walks over there, it's just dangerous not to have my E. I'll go ahead and leave this for Katarina. This is pushing towards her, so I don't really need to clear that out. Is 𝐒𝐿 Hecarim better than Trinity? At the moment, 𝐒𝐿 is, because 𝐒𝐿 is super inexpensive. So I'd say at the very least, 𝐒𝐿 is more consistent. Very, very consistent due to its lower price. Is Queen 6 my wife? She is. Barry McKnocker. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for the sub. Vane's going ham. Vane's a busted champ, dude. Busted champ. If you guys ever have a Vayne top and you actually want to win the game because it's ranked or you're just a tryhard, make sure you check to see if they actually play Vayne. If they do, you should camp that lane. If you can get your Vayne ahead, they just win by default. I'm coming, Vayne. Should be able to take this guy on. I use my 𝐒𝐿 to catch up to Azir with my Q or whatever. Gonna use my sweeper, hit him against the ward. You don't want to lay a ward when you're fighting a Zac. He'll hit you against it. He's dead. Well played. Well played, well played. Balloon Gromper up. Take those, pull them together. W, E, pick up Bloblets. Auto attack, the one that has more HP. Maximize our AoE. Very nice. Full HP. You see, Zac scales quite nicely. With each level he gets stronger than the enemy jungler. How many champs are left to test? We've done them all. Zac jungle and Predator Rammus are like the last 2 that we're gonna do. We got a Diana video coming out tomorrow. We had a Rammus and something else that came out today. Frostfire can give you more sticking power. That's true. Frostfire wouldn't be bad on Zac. The argument I would make against Frostfire is... Oh, you're saying Frostfire Gauntlet. Kind of. Kind of. I guess I kind of see what you mean. It's not bad on him by any means. I've had good results with it, but 𝐒𝐿's just, it's the same price and a speed up and a slow. If you guys enjoyed this Zac Jungle commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is 𝐒𝐿. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.